tell me what it is that you want that you don't have.
Well, I'd like to be more consistently here. You know, I'd like to really get on a. I'd like to just, and I know it's not probably ever maybe possible, but because it's so improbable and so impossible, I'd just like to really see how long I could last as being really here, you know, really in it, really alive in the moment, you know. And you see people, I like to live to be old, you know, so I think I have a chance. That'd be my only chance. It's like, you know, a golfer wants to shoot his age. I better live to be 100 because that's my only shot, right?
No.
So
that's one of my great dreams too. But go ahead. So you want?
So I'd like to just be more here all the time, and I'd like to see what I could get done, what I could do if I really didn't cloud myself with automatic, you know, if I were able to not get distracted, to not change channels in my mind and body, you know. So I were just, you know, I'm my own channel, you know. I was just really here and always with you, you know. That you could look at me and go, okay, he's there, you know. There's someone there, and I could, you know, how it is when you look in the mirror. You don't think about it, but you look in the mirror and you go, oh, sure, there's that guy, you know, and you catch yourself like what you were, the state you were in when you looked in the mirror. You know, and then you can make a face and kind of toughen yourself up or handsome yourself up or whatever you do. But when you catch yourself in that mirror, you see the state you're in. You know, what, like, are you happy? Are you sad? Are you confident? Are you rosy? Are you beleaguered? Are you here? You know, and most of the time you're not. You're just like, oh. It's almost like you want to look away because it's like, that's not me there. That's what I'm doing right now, but that's not necessarily me.
What's necessary for you to get there?
Well, it's all contained in your body, you know, everything you got. You know, your mind, your spirit, your soul, your emotions, it's all contained in your body. All the prospects, all the chances you ever have. I keep thinking of this Clint Eastwood line. You kill a man, you kill every opportunity he ever had. Which movie that's from? It's a good one.
It's a really good.
That's a really good line.
You kill every opportunity I've had.
Every chance I've ever had.
You know, and I often think about lives and say what might have happened to that person.
Right. Like we think about, Belushi. Just a week ago, it's like, God, he's been dead as long as he's been alive. He's been dead now as long as he was alive. And you think that's a funny sand dial to put in front of yourself and flip that thing over. It's done. It's that wish to, you know, it's a wish, right? It's really a wish. So, you know, you gotta dream, not dream, but you gotta wish big. You gotta wish big. And I'd like to see what I could do. I got a sort of a drunken phone call from a friend of mine's sister, who I really like, and she's funny because she's really funny and she drinks a lot. She called me in the middle of the night, and I was like, oh boy, you know, you ever get someone call you if they're not at their best?
Yes.
But she was so charming and she was so lovely, and she just kept saying, you have no idea how much you could do, Bill. You could do so much. And I've never had anyone talk like that. And it was funny because it was like a drinking phone call in the middle of the night, and I listened to her for 40 minutes or so, 45 minutes while I was sound asleep. But it was really like it came from the other side. You know, it felt like it. It was sort of like a, you know, a voice that was sort of intoxicated, or like a, you know, one of the you know, the visionaries, you know, a visionary speaking to you in the night, coming on into your dream. And I hope to remember that kind of thing. Just try to remember those things, that encouragement. You know.
I suspect you know whatever she was saying to you, you knew it somewhere. You do know that inside of you.
Well, it resonated. It rang a bell inside of me, a bell that rings a lot that says, remember, Bill, come back, you know, remember. This is your life. This is the only one you got. As we always say to my one brother, this is not a dress rehearsal. This is your life.
Yes.
This is not a dress rehearsal. This is your life. You know. So,
Thank you for coming.
oh, I've
It's a
enjoyed
pleasure,
this.
as always.
Thanks for asking me.
Oh,